Me in this empty room, nothing left but the echoes. Wake up in the cold bed, shadows on the wall. Checking on my phone, knowing you will never call. Silence in the room, hitting harder than a fist. Trying to numb the pain, but your memory persists. They say time heals, man, that's a whole lie. I've been drowning in this bottle every single night, punching on the mirror just to shadow up my face. Cause I hate the man I am since you left this empty space. Yeah, I'm screaming at the ceiling, but it doesn't make a sound. Everything we built is just rubble on the ground. Told my soul in two, left the crater in my chest. Living with a heartbeat, feeling no rest. And I'm falling through the night, yeah, losing all my light, yeah. Can't erase the scars you left behind. Living with your ghost inside my mind. I'm so hollow, sinking in the deep. Promises we made that you couldn't even keep. Now I'm staring at the ashes of our love. Nothing left to say, nothing left to trust. Spit it out the chest, heavy breathing in the dark. Moving like a zombie, zero feelings in my heart. Locking up the doors just to isolate the pain. Walking through the city, but I'm standing in the rain. You moved on quick, acting like we never was. I'm stuck in the past, analyzing what it does. Every little trigger got me reaching for the edge. Walking on the tightrope, hanging by a thread. Yeah, the beat hits hard, but the reality is worse. Loving you was a blessing, losing you is a curse. Got this 808 banging just to cover up my thoughts. Fighting with my demons and I'm losing what I fight. Hold up, let the beat drop. Heart racing, yeah, it won't stop. I don't wanna feel, I just wanna detach. Strike a match to the past, watch the memories catch. Burn it all down to the ground, no return. Guess I had to lose you just to finally learn. Too cold, can't feel my hands anymore. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Temperature dropping every time I hear your name. Got ice inside my veins, playing this survival game. Walking through the blizzard of the promises you broke, choking on the words that I never even spoke. Look at me now, turning into solid stone. In the crowded room, but I'm freezing all alone. You took the fire that we had and put it in the snow. Where did all the passion go? Guess I'll never know. I'm gripping on the steering wheel, driving through the night, finding city lights, but I lost the will to fight. Frostbite on my soul, cutting deeper than a knife. You were just a chapter, why you taking all my life? I'm freezing in the summer heat. Got no rhythm in my heartbeat. You left me out here in the cold, a broken story left untold. Yeah, the frost is creeping up my spine. Drinking poison, pretending it's wine. I gave you warmth, you gave me ice. I'm paying up the ultimate price. Yeah, stepping on the ice, cracking under my feet. I'm running from the ghost down a dead-end street. Heart rate dropping, monitor is going flat. Throwing away the pictures, yeah, I'm really done with that. But every time I blink, I just see your face again, driving me insane. I got nothing to defend, got the bass kicking hard like the anger in my blood. Watch the way the shatter the glass. Ain't no future when you're living in the past. Step back, let the avalanche fall. I don't need your pity, I don't need your call. I'm freezing up the tears before they even dry. Going full speed, ain't no way I'm gonna stop. I'm freezing in the summer heat. Got no rhythm, my heartbeat. You left me out here in the cold. A broken story left untold. Yeah, the frost is creeping up my spine. Drinking poison, pretending it's wine. I gave you warmth, you gave me ice. I'm paying up the ultimate price. Ice cold, below zero. Can't feel a thing, just the beat, fade out. Yeah. Shadows in the hallway, creeping on my spine. Grabbing all you're hitting, blurring up the line between what is real and what is just a memory. You became a phantom, feeding all my energy. So I heard your footsteps walking down the stairs. Turn around and look, but there ain't nobody there. Just an empty house with a whole lot of grief. I'm a prisoner of war, begging for relief. Yeah, I'm singing in the air, fighting with a ghost. The one that I loved is the one that hurts the most. Spit the venom out, try to get you out my system. Looking at the past through a broken-hearted prism. You're a phantom in the night, fading out of sight. But you're living in the dark, leaving shadows on my heart. I can't touch you, I can't hold you, but I feel you breathing near. A haunted melody you love that I'm terrified to hear. Yeah. Sleep deprivation got me hallucinating. Waiting for a text, but I know I'm just waiting for a miracle that isn't never gonna come. Beating on this mic like a heavy trap drum. I can smell your perfume lingering in the air. Looking in the mirror just to see you standing there. Losing my grip, slipping off the edge. Jumping off the cliff of every promise that you said. They tell me I should move on, tell me to be strong, but they don't hear the phantom singing me a song. It's a heavy 808 pounding in my brain, driving me insane. Yeah, I'm riding on the train to a destination nowhere, running from a spirit, screaming at your name, hoping maybe you can hear it. Cut the lights, lock the door. I don't wanna see the phantom no more. Exercise the demon, get it down my head. Wish I couldn't hear every word you said, but the ghost is attached. Chained to my soul, swallowed up my light and threw me in the hole. You phantom in the night, fading out of sight. But you're lingering in the dark, leaving shadows on my heart. I can't touch you, I can't hold you, but I feel you breathing near. A haunted melody you love that I'm terrified to hear. Can't escape it. You're everywhere and nowhere. Found. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah. Whoa. Yeah. Let's go. Poison in the blood, yeah, it's running through the veins. Trying to wash it out, but the memory remains. You left a bitter taste, I can't get it off my tongue. swinging at the shadows till the final bell is rung. I don't want an antidote, I'm living with the sick. Watching every second burn down on the wick. Got the speakers blowing out, trying to silence out the noise. Lost my own reflection, lost my only voice. You a master of the game, play me like a fool. Drowning in the deep end of an empty pool. Everything is spinning, looking at the ceiling fan. I'm just trying to make it out, trying to be a man. You're the venom in my heart, tearing me apart. I'm falling in the dark, leaving a permanent mark. Can't breathe, can't sleep, no. Sinking in the deep, no. I'm a victim of your love, and it's never enough. Pacing in the room, got nowhere else to be. Looking for an exit, but you threw away the key. Every time I close my eyes, I see your silhouette. Living in a nightmare that I never can forget. Swallow all the pride, spit it on the microphone. In the city full of millions, but I'm standing all alone. Got the heavy 808s pounding on my chest. Tell me how to operate when nothing's making sense. You toxic to the core, wrapped around my soul. I'm losing my control, falling in the hole. I don't want your sympathy, I don't want your lies. I just want the truth looking straight into my eyes. Cut the wire, let it burn. Ain't no lessons left to learn. I'm breaking out the cage, turning up the rage. You thought you broke me down, but I'm taking back the crown. You're the venom in my heart, tearing me apart. I'm falling in the dark, leaving a permanent mark. Can't breathe, can't sleep, no. Sinking in the deep, no. I'm a victim of your love, and it's never enough.
Venom, I'm my system, I'm done. Venom.
Walking through the graveyard of everything we built, carrying the weight of a heavy pile of guilt. Tombstones of the promises we made in the dark, looking at the ashes of a fire without a spark. It's a dead zone, nothing growing in the dirt, just a whole lot of anger, a whole lot of hurt. I'm burying the pictures, covering up the frame. Don't ever try to call, don't ever see my name. I'm sick of all the ghosts haunting up my mind, leaving all the broken little pieces far behind. Step by step, marching on a hollow ground, screaming at the silence, but it never makes a sound. Welcome to the graveyard of my heart, where the ending is the start. Dead flowers on the stone. Trying to figure out why the feeling didn't last. Look into the mirror, who the hell is staring back? Running off the rails on a broken up track. It's cold in the city, but it's colder in my chest. Put the memory to sleep, let the spirit rest. I don't want an explanation, keep it to yourself. Put your fake apologies up on the dusty shelf. I'm a different person now, frozen to the core. Ain't nobody knocking on my locked up door, just me and the 808 shaking up the room, dancing with the devil underneath the pale moon. Bury it deep, lock the gate, leave it to the hands of fate. Ain't no resurrection here, watch the memories disappear. I'm moving on, step aside, got nothing left to forget it all. Yeah, yeah, I need a heavy dose just to wipe my memory clean. Living in the movie, but it's just a broken scene. Rewind to the start, cut the tip and let it rip. I'm falling off the edge and I'm losing all my grip. Wanna wake up and I know who you are. Don't wanna see the damage, don't wanna see the scar. Erase the whole file, clear the whole hard drive. Just tryna figure out how the hell I survive. Everything reminds me, every single street. Walking on the pavement with a heavy pair of feet. Need a reset button on my damaged up brain. Tryna dry off, but I'm standing in the rain. I just need amnesia tonight. So black out all the light. Erase the way you made me feel. Pretend the nightmare isn't real. Yeah, I'm begging for a blank slate before it gets too late. I wanna lose my mind and leave your ghost behind. Yeah, I'm fighting with the flashback, hitting like a truck. Trying to move forward, but I'm feeling really stuck. Your voice in my head like an echo in the cave. Swimming in the ocean, but I'm drowning in the wave. I don't wanna remember the way you used to smile. Got me walking down a lonely, empty mile. Every anniversary is just another curse. Putting all the history inside a black hearse. Drive it to the cliff, push it right over the edge. I'm tired of balancing on this narrow ledge. I just want the silence with the quiet in my soul. Wanna find a way out of this empty black hole. Blank stare, empty eyes. No more tears, no more lies. Wipe the slate, burn the book. Don't even take a second look. I'm breaking out the mental chains. Nothing of the past remains. I just need amnesia tonight. Block out all the light. Erase the way you made me feel. Pretend the nightmare isn't real. Yeah, I'm begging for a blank slate before it gets too late. I wanna lose my mind and leave your ghost behind. Amnesia. Amnesia. Blank screen. Nothing left. Ooh, yeah. Walking down the block underneath the flashing light ring. Hitting on the concrete, another lonely night. Reflections in the puddle showing what I used to be. Now it's just an empty shell looking right back at me. Sitting moving fast, but my word is standing still. Swallowing the pain like a bitter kind of pill. Neon signs glowing, but my vision getting dark. Carrying the weight of a bullet in the heart. Every corner that I turn is a trigger to the brain. Trying to wash away the blood, but I'm stepping in the rain. Music up loud just to block the frequencies. Fighting with the demons and my own deficiencies. You severed all the ties, cut the cable from the roof. Left me in the dirt, wearing nothing but the truth. Shadows on the wall, getting taller by the hour. Stripped of all the pride, stripped of all the power. Ooh. Neon scars glowing in the dark. Left a permanent stain right on my heart. Wandering the streets with no place to go. Drowning in the city, but moving so slow. I'm blinded by the lights, blinded by the pain. Nothing left to lose, nothing left to gain. Washing out the color, fading into black. Oh, and knowing that you're never coming back.
Looking at the skyline, everything is out of reach. Standing by the ocean, but I'm drowning on the beach. Sirens in the distance, sounding like a funeral. Everything is broken, nothing here is beautiful. Text messages deleted, numbers blocked on the phone. In the population millions, but I'm dying all alone. Gritting on my teeth till the jaw starts cracking. Every single piece of my sanity is lagging. Trapped inside a loop of a nightmare, waking up, drinking the truth, and they're never gonna stop. Flashbacks hitting on a rapid fire screen. Worst kind of movie that I ever even seen. Break the mirror, shatter the glass. No future when you're buried in the past.
Neon stars glowing in the dark. Left a permanent stain right on my heart. Wandering the streets with no place to go. Running in the city but moving so slow. I'm blinded by the lights, blinded by the pain. Nothing left to lose, nothing left to gain. Washing out the color, fading into black. Oh, knowing that you're never coming back. Fading into black. Nothing coming back. Neon scar. Neon scar. Sinking in the pressure, falling off the deep end. Never thought the enemy would disguise as my best friend. Drop me in the ocean with an anchor on my feet. Now I'm tasting nothing but the flavor of defeat. Water filling up the lungs, oxygen is running low. Looking for the surface, but there's nowhere else to go. Pitch black darkness wrapping all around my skin. Losing every battle that I never wanted to begin. Memories are floating like wreckage in the sea. Looking at the debris of what we used to be. Told me you would hold me, told me you would stay. Turned your back around and you threw it all away. I'm fighting with the current, fighting with the tide. Nowhere left to run, nowhere left to hide. Someplace knocking at the bottom of the floor. I don't wanna feel the emotion anymore. I'm falling down into the abyss. Didn't know the bottom would ever feel like this. Lost inside the void of a broken promise. Living with a heart that is cold and heartless. Swallowed by the dark, swallowed by the waves. Trapped inside a prison, locked inside a cage. Reaching for a hand but nobody is there. Suffocating slowly in the empty cold air.
Pressure building up, head is ready to explode. Walking by myself, then I never end a row. Gravity is heavy up, pulling on my spine. Trying to find a reason, trying to find a sign. Every conversation is an echo in the cave. Digging my own hole, digging my own grave. Silent isolation, turning off the phone. Better off to die in the darkness, all alone. Pictures on the wall, getting ripped and torn apart. Digging every bullet straight into the heart. You a phantom of the deeper monster in the sky. Feel me every time with the venom in your eyes. Now I'm just a ghost on an engagement flow. Banging on a lock of a permanently closed door. Let the beat kick, let the snare crack. Never looking up, never looking back. Oh, no lie, no sound, no escape. Caught inside a miserable, twisted shape. Erase the name, delete the file. Haven't seen the sun in a long while. Break the surface, never gonna happen. Beat keeps hitting, bass keeps slapping.
Keep driving, don't look back. Don't look back.
Pushing on the gas, 100 miles on the dash. Looking in the mirror, watching all the moments crash. Tigers burning rubber on the wet and empty street. Running from the ghost that I never wanna meet. City getting smaller in the window with the car. Driving to the edge, driving way too far. Try to outrun the pain, but it's sitting in the back. Whispering my name, launching an attack. Street lights flashing like a strobe in my eye. Never gave a reason, never gave a goodbye. Engine roaring loud just to cover up the thoughts. Counting all the damage in the battles that I fought. Blood on the steering wheel, gripping it too tight. Heading for the darkness, beating past the light. Every single mile is a memory to burn. Passing up the exits, never going to return.
Staring right back in the rearview. Can't escape the shadows that are near you. Trying to drive away from the damage you caused. Living in the moment that is permanently paused. The miles keep adding, but the distance stays the same. Driving through the night, but I'm paralyzed in pain. I can see your face in the mirror every time, leaving all the pieces of a broken heart behind.
Radio was there, nothing playing on the dial. Just a heavy silence stretching for 1,000 miles. Running on empty fuel gauge, hitting low. Nowhere left to stop, nowhere left to go. I'm a fugitive of love, running from the scene, washing off the blood, trying to get clean, but the stains run deep, woven in the fabric. Everything you did was incredibly dramatic. Play me like a pawn on a customized board. I'm cutting off the ties, cutting off the cord. Rain hitting hard on the windshield glass. Watching my reflection and it's fading out fast. Brake lights glowing red in the middle of the night, ready for the crash. Giving up the fight, speed on the break and pushing past the limit. Living in a nightmare every single lonely minute. Don't look back, keep the eyes front. He was being part of your sick little son. Accelerate the pain, leave it in the dust. Nothing left but rust, nothing left to trust. Floor to pedal down, ignore the red light. Disappear completely into the black night.
Escape the shadows that are near you. Trying to drive away from the damage you caused. Living in the moment that is permanently paused. The miles keep adding, but the distance stays the same. Driving through the night, but I'm paralyzed in pain. I can see your face in the mirror every time, leaving all the pieces of a broken heart behind.
Keep driving,
don't look back. Rearview.
walking through the wreckage of a burned down room, sweeping up the ashes with a broken broom. Pictures on the wall falling off the nail, looking at the ending of a fairy tale. Heart is beating heavy like a busted drum, biting on my lip until the feeling's numb. Tearing up the letters that you wrote to me, drowning in the middle of a toxic sea. Tell me you would never leave my side at all. Now my back is pushed against a concrete wall, swallowing the anger, trying not to choke, breathing in the heavy suffocating smoke. Every single promise was a cover lie, never gave a reason, never said goodbye. Pounding on the glass till my knuckles bleed. Got you all my life, pull the toxic weed.
Shattered pieces scattered on the floor. Can't rebuild what we had anymore. Running blind inside a hollow maze, lost inside the middle of the haze. Everything is breaking into dust. Nothing left to hold, nothing left to trust. I'm walking on the edge of broken glass, trying to forget the bitter past.
Looking at the mirror, kicking down the door. Don't wanna see my own reflection anymore. Living in the shadow, hiding from the sun. Battle wasn't equal, damage has been done. Subwoofer knocking, rattle in the frame, taking all the blame. Playing in your game, I don't need a medic, I don't need a cure. Everything is tainted, nothing here is pure. Rip the pages out, burn the whole book. Never turning back,
glass, grind the stone. Leave me in the dark alone. Beat the chest, break the lock. Watch the ticking of the clock. Silence is the only frame. Waiting for the bitter end. Inside the middle of the haze, everything is breaking into dust. Nothing left to hold, nothing left to trust. I'm walking on the edge of broken glass, trying to forget the bitter Staring at the clock, watching seconds freeze. Falling to the bottom, dripping on my knees. Tying up the ropes of a broken trust. Everything we had turning into dust. Muscles locking up, can I move an inch? Waiting for the blow, waiting for the pinch. Trapped inside a body that refuses to react. Living with the mind under constant attack. Vision getting blurry, colors turning gray. Watching all the vibrant memories away. I can feel the venom crawling in my spine. Crossing over every boundary line. Shackled to the bed, staring at the roof. Searching for a single tiny piece of proof that anything was real, anything was true. Nothing but a fake version of you. Paralyzed inside this empty space. Stuck inside a dark and lonely place. I can't run, I can't even crawl. Waiting for the final tear to fall. Frozen in the moment of goodbye. Looking at a gray and heavy sky. Wanna break the chains and run away, but my broken body makes me stay. Blood is running cold, turning into ice. Paying every penny of the heavy price. Locked inside the cage, made of my regret. Placing everything on a losing bed. Try to scream out, but my throat is tight. Swallowed by the dark, completely out of sight. Monsters in the closet, demons under bed. Circling around inside my heavy head. I don't wanna fight, put the weapons down. Heavy is the head, wearing a broken crown. City moving forward, trucking flying by. I'm just standing still, waiting here to die. Drop the heavy bass at the speakers pop. Spinning out of control, never gonna stop. I'm a mannequin sitting on a shelf. Lost all the control of my own self. Snap the chain, break the mold. Left out in the bitter cold. Can't escape, cannot breathe. Underneath the rotting leaves. Frozen tight, locked in place. Vanished without a single trace. Yeah, counting down the seconds on a digital clock, standing on the edge of a jagged rock, throwing every memory into the flame, wiping out the letters of your given name. Temperature is dropping down to absolute cold, living out a story that was never told. Bankrupt on emotion, balance hitting nil, swallowing the bitter psychological pill. Nothing in the tank, engine burning out, living in the shadow of a heavy doubt. I gave you everything, 100%. Now I'm looking around, wondering where it went. Stripped to the bone, nothing left to hide. Lost every piece of my foolish pride. Taking off the mask, revealing the blame. Going to the bottom of the empty tank. Nothing left but zero in my soul. Swallowed up completely by the hole. I gave it all and ended up with none. Hiding from the blinding of the sun, and the math is adding up to empty space. Tears are drying up on my face. You took the final fraction of my heart and tore the whole equation right apart. Multiplying sorrow, adding up the grief, begging on my knees for a short relief, subtracting all the joy, dividing up the pain, standing unprotected in the acid rain. Empty out the wallet, empty out the chest, failing every single psychological test. Look into my eyes, nothing looking back, rolling off the rail, jumping off the track. Gravity is zero, floating in the dark, floating in a dead in the abandoned park. I don't want a fraction, don't want a piece, waiting for the heavy pressure to release. Hitting rock bottom, digging even deeper, running from the sights of the grim reaper. Got the 808 knocking on the wooden floor, closing up the heavy steel vault door. Set to the start, wipe the board, cut the heavy knot, slash the cord. Nothing to minus, nothing to add. Worst kind of feeling I ever had. Total delation, format the drive, barely breathing. Nothing left but zero in my soul. Nothing left but zero in my soul. Swallowed up completely by the hole. Swallowed up completely by the hole. It all ended up with none, hiding from the blinding of the sun. The math is adding up to empty space. Tears are drying up upon my face. You took the final fraction of my heart and tore the whole equation right apart. Oxygen levels are dropping, gasping for the air, staring directly right into a miserable glare. Choking on memories, suffocated by the past, knowing that nothing was ever intended to last. Tearing my collar, the pressure is crushing my neck. Looking around at the totally beautiful wreck. Lungs are collapsing, the gravity pulling me down. Swimming inside of the sorrow and ready to drown. Windows are shattered, the winter is freezing the room. Walking right into the center of imminent doom. Pulling the poison directly straight out of the veins. Standing completely exposed in the freezing cold rain. You took the oxygen right from the center
center of me, leaving me blind in the place where I wanted to see. Hitting the concrete, falling straight out of the sky, watching the final remaining emotions just die. I cannot breathe inside this empty space, losing my mind without your warm embrace, suffocating slowly in the bitter dark, left with nothing but a frozen mark. Air is getting thin, the room is caving in, praying for the consequence of every sin, drowning in the middle of a tearful sea. Take this heavy burden right away from me. Clawing the walls, but my fingers are slipping away, running entirely out of the right words to say. Panic is setting right into the core of my brain, driving me straight down the avenue of the insane. Looking for exits, but every door tightly is locked. Standing right here and completely and utterly shocked. Pulses declining, the monitor starting to beep. Losing the battle and falling completely asleep. I am a prisoner trapped in my own mental cell, burning alive in a customized version of hell. Faces vibrating and shaking the glass on the frame, burning the picture and leaving completely no name. Nothing to hold on to, nothing to ever defend. Waiting for absolute silence to bring on the end. Cut off the circulation, shut the valve. Got a completely insolvable problem to solve. Gasping, reaching, grabbing the dust. Absolute betrayal of absolute trust. Room is shrinking, walls closing tight, surrendering completely to the endless night. I cannot breathe inside this empty space, losing my mind without your warm embrace, suffocating slowly in the bitter dark, left with nothing but a frozen mark. Yeah, it's getting thin, the room is caving in, paying for the consequence of every sin. From me. Pulling the plug on the system, the city goes dark. Walking around in the desolate, freezing that part. Cutting the power, the vision will fade into black. Taking the knife and putting it into my back. Everything shutting completely and utterly down. Wearing the spikes on the rusted and miserable crown. Circuits are frying, the wires are catching on fire. Caught in the middle of feeding toxic desire. No get electricity left in the center of mind, leaving the colorful pieces of history behind. Blind in the alleyway, stumbling, hitting the brick, feeling completely and psychologically sick. You flipped the switch and you left me completely alone, turning my beating red hard into solid gray stone. Nothing is visible, nothing is left to be seen. Staring directly right into a broken black screen. Total blackout in my broken soul, losing every fraction of my own control. Completely erased, running from the memories I never chased. No light shining through the window pane, standing unprotected in the pouring rain. Darkness wrapping tight around my freezing skin, waiting for the absolute end to begin. Battery zero, the energy totally drained. Nothing but maximum heavy depression retained. Looking for matches, but everything totally wet. Caught in the middle of paying the massive old debt. Echoes of gossip right off of the invisible wall, waiting around for a miserable final phone call. Greatest collapsing, the infrastructure is a mess. Feel a massive amount of the crushing distress. I cannot navigate through this ridiculous maze, lost in the middle of totally blind and thick haze. Hitting the bottom, the basement of total despair, breathing the toxic and heavy polluted cold air. Beat just knocking and hitting the base of the skull. Everything brilliant is turning completely so dull. Shutting the eyes and preparing to never awake, giving up everything purely for yourself. He say, sever the line, cut the main chord, dropping the shield, dropping the sword. Pitch black vision, nothing to spy. Losing the only good thing that I got. System is failing, warning signs flash. Watching the whole entire universe crash.
Freezing skin, waiting for the absolute end to begin.
Staring directly right into the absolute void. Everything totally, utterly getting destroyed. Nothing is salvaged, no pieces are left on the ground. Screaming inside, but the vocal is making no sound. This is the terminal, this is the end of the line. Drinking the bitter, intoxic and poisonous wine. You took the universe, ripped it right out of my hand, leaving me stranded completely in barren wastelands. Zero dimensions, no forward and totally no back. Sitting inside of a massive and endless pitch black. Nothing is forming, no matter, no time and no space. Completely forgetting the shape of your beautiful face. Emptiness crushing the skeleton, breaking the bone. Sitting directly right upon a miserable throne. This is the vacuum, the ultimate stripping the soul. Paying the final and heavy and miserable toll.
Welcome to the void, where the feelings die, where you never even get to say a real goodbye. Nothing left to hold, nothing left to keep. Falling in the terrifying endless sleep. No more tears to cry, no more pain to feel. Nothing in this empty universe is real. Just a hollow shell, floating in the dark, missing every piece of a broken heart.
Subwoofer trembling, shaking the center of earth, cursing the terrible, miserable day of my birth. I gave you galaxies, you gave me absolutely nil. Swallowing down the impossible giant blue pill. No consolation is shining right up in the sky, asking the universe, constantly wondering why. Everything vanished, the magic completely is gone. Waiting for sunrise but never receiving the dawn. Stripped of humanity, turning right into a ghost, losing the person that I truly value the most. Gravity missing, I'm floating completely away. Nothing is tethered, there's absolutely no delay. Look in my eyes and you see that the fire is out, living completely inside of a horrible doubt. Final transmission, the signal is cutting off now, taking the final and incredibly sorrowful bow.
Erase the file, delete the name, finish with the toxic and terrible game. No more anger, no more rage, burning down the theater and the whole stage. Ultimate silence, ultimate blame, drowning at the bottom of the empty tank. Welcome to the void, broken heart.